Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dainichi Toyota Tosai selections. We have got a few of these lined up. And yeah, I'm sure there's a few of you anxiously sat waiting. I'm on your screen again as well. So I'm sure there's a few of you thinking, fucking hell, when we're going to get rid of him. Not for a long time, let me tell you. So yes, we're all set. Dan's waiting backstage to get through. Well, we're going to start with the Kohaku. There's only actually a couple of people in that one, so that is going to be lightning fast. I should ask him if we can set it on the world's longest spin. And then we're going to do the Pandora Shower. These are both the second release ones. And then through bad planning, to be honest, because I do want to do it all as one stream, we said we'd do the Hiyotsori one at 7 o'clock, which has been scheduled. So rather than mess anyone around, I'm likely going to have a big block of time in between all this. So feel free if you'd like to in amongst this. We'll do a bit of a carry on of question time from last night if you want to. No doubt, if you have any questions about the events format, if you're a spectator watching this, not in it, feel free. And obviously, when what I tend to do is when the fish has been selected, just give a brief appraisal. Although I seem to think the Hiyotsori one could get a little bit repetitive. I might have to do some little just cards I can stick up, something like that. Anyway. Yeah, other than that, hope you've all had a good day. We started right. Actually, before I get into this, who last night in question time was the fucking curse of the koi farm asking about electricity failures? Because what's the fucking chance that at 8 o'clock this morning, that's it, I've got my fucking phone ringing like crazy. Rick, you need to get up here. The property down the lane had a metal roof sheet that was not fastened down, blow off and cut through the main fucking cables. What actually is the chance of that? So whoever that was last night, please fess up, because I might have to block you from commenting on all future chats and cursing it, because I don't need that at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it did tip everything on its head. So yeah, lovely stuff. But there we go, all good. No disasters in the end, and fair play to Western Power, because they absolutely were on that. It did take a few hours, but very, very well done. And what is the chance of all the places it could blow straight through the overhead cables? What the fuck? Anyway, there we go. Right, let's get Dan in. Dan, how you doing?
Doing good.
Let's have it on that view so the people
can zoomed in
a bit closer up. How's coding gone today, Dan?
Busy as always, but good progress, I think, from some of the fundamentals. So all good. Good.
I know you and Chris has been having a fantastic chat about data transfer.
All your favorite things, I know. So exciting.
Where was my invite to that meeting?
Well, we just thought, like, I know how important your day is, and we just didn't want to like drag you down with it. And yeah, we wanted all the fun to ourselves, to be honest. That was it. We just didn't want you in our pie.
Best bit about all that is that probably was fun for you two, and I am just not going to comment any further.
Oh, we're such nerds.
Love it. Looking good though, hopefully. So
yeah,
fingers crossed. Oh, else happening, Dan? How's your pond?
Doing good, actually. We got the K Plus in. For those who don't know, we've just changed all of our bio out. We had an easy pod, and we've just moved out to a drum and bio moving bed. Got most of the bio in about a week ago, and I say we got most in. We got about 75 litres in about a week ago, and then yesterday, 2 days ago, we topped it back up to about, I think we've got 175 litres in there now of bio. Nice. It's all turning over really nicely, which is surprising. So really good, really excited for the spring. I mean, they're at 18, so they're already pretty active and getting fed, but
yeah.
Just trying to get stuff moving.
Yeah. It was amazing how quickly the Karashigoi. That's just one pond today. So quick, because obviously by the time I got the call, everyone got activated and stuff. The electric had been off for a while, and the Karashigoi heavy on the food, 25 degrees. Fucking hell! I took one look. I went, oh fuck. They, that was a dicey one, but luckily all others weren't too bad.
It's the danger of being on a knife edge, isn't it? And really pushing.
It's exactly that, and it's just so they've been on a food increase, and water's took a bit of battering as well, so it's not in the best of states right now. As I'm pushing through that boundary that you're probably going to be pushing through at some point, Dan.
Yeah, I think this season is where we're going to try and really push on. We've got I've got some lovely Dainichi Toyota ones coming myself, so I'm excited to see where I can get them. And I miss Toyota as well.
Yes,
so
yes.
I can't wait to see what I can do with them in my pond. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be fun.
There we go. Right, I suppose let's just see who's here for a minute. I see the stream will grow, but good evening to you all who's tuning in. A few obviously people seeing what it's all about, seeing what this bit of software's like. Dan, what's Terry been up to here? Oh dear, not good, Terry. Sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry to hear that. What's Chris on about here? Oh no, I weren't joking when you said you're not seeing your Shiro, mate. I didn't sex it, but I only had to take one look at it. I was like, wanker. Threw it back in on. So that's where that one's at, pal.
I can imagine the scene on your face as well. I wish I was there for that.
It actually got worse because there's a couple that Cole sold when I was away in Japan, and the prices at the time when he put them out, I saw the price. I was like, oh fuck, I could do nothing, absolutely nothing. And couple of people snapped them up, and they are, one of them in particular, probably the absolute best one in the pond, and the guy's got it for an absolute snip.
Someone will be very excited then when it arrives. March? Is it going to be a March one, or are they staying longer?
You know the best bit. This is how much for soft. I was started reading the small print. I'm like, you bastards, that's way too cheap. And what service did Cole offer with these? And it only said heated overwintering. So I thought, you know what? They're getting evicted out of this growing pond now, because that's growing, not heated overwintering. But I pour them back in end.
Oh, you softy.
I'm all out, mate. I'm all out.
I know.
And actually, guys, one more for you before we get started. We'll get on with the Kohaku in a minute. I made a big executive decision today. Big executive decision. Merch. I'm going to actually focus in, stop trying to do too much of it all at once. I'm going to finish, because this I've got on. Dan's a fan of this one.
I am. It's very comfy.
The hoodie has been exceptional. It's an absolutely brilliant hoodie from the quality of it. So I'm going to set to work. In fact, me and Dan's going to set to work, because he said he wanted to, on making a limited edition hoodie that you're going to be able to get your hands on soon enough, because it will be this one, but with a different design that's sat on it, because it is an absolute cracking bit of kit.
Sounds like I'm being really helpful, but really I just want one for me. So it's all self-interest.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that one.
Oh no, I've got to get some samples for myself.
Oh, actually, I will need to make another sample once we've finalised it.
Oh no, what a shame.
It is ace. We just got to decide all the gibbons on it down from all the bits I've got. So actually, I hope they've still got this one, because it's been that freaking long.
Oh, don't say that. I like that one.
Well tested, though. Very well tested. It's been washed and washed and washed and abused. I actually think at the minute, for see it should be covered in algae all over.
Oh, on the hood. Yeah, on the hood.
They are very well tested. Happy days. Right, Dan, let's load it up, and we'll do a bit more waffling. Remember, ladies and gents, if you're spectating, we are going to have a gap in between because this Kohaku one's going to be very short and the shower before the 7 o'clock Hiyotsori selection. So if you want to fire any questions in, we'll do a bit of a Q&A in between it. Right, what screen setup we're going with, Dan?
So
that one,
a bit bigger. There we go. That should be a little bit better.
What's I don't even know. Oh no, that one don't work, does it?
Well, that's the one we normally go for. Oh, that works too.
There we go. That's better, I think.
Yeah. Right, this should be
Kohaku second selection. I can't believe this because the fish still left in that. And it's going to be quite fun, this, because we'll have a look at the fish left in this after, because I can have a quick browse at what I can potentially steal back out this event to grow on myself. So happy days.
So I was going through them earlier. There's still some worldies.
There really is. It was shocking. So go on, Dan. Let's spin the wheel.
Give it a spin. Matthew.
I did like
that. That is a nice one.
Right, slab of a head. So, Matthew, if you're watching, congratulations. For those who haven't been involved in this, what now happens with this, you might have seen the video, is that we send out a link beforehand to your own dedicated selection page where all the fish entered are available. You can add them to your own selection list and order it in your list of priorities. And then this automatically selects the first available piece from your list. That one, love it. Pattern built for a bigger fish, but you could see if Dan hadn't deleted it.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Sorry. Cracking big head. Absolute savage lump of a head. And with that boulder pattern, it's just got that bit of odame at the back, which going to make such a huge difference to that moving forward. So, well done with that one. And then I wonder who's going to be next.
I think you might have given away some hints on these ones in the last stream, because they've definitely picked the ones that were up in your list, I think.
Yeah, I forgot. So, yeah, in the last ones, I don't know. That weren't public, though, was it? And I'm not sure that everyone was in that.
Maybe. You might be right.
Anyway. Paul, congratulations. Another very, very strong one. Elegant body line, very powerful one. I love that band of Shiroji over the shoulder there. It just got that little break look at the back end, which will really come into play. Yeah, where Dan's put the mouse, actually. That bit down the side. It's going to need a lot of size. You're going to be 70, 75 cm before elements like that will probably come into play in that pattern a bit, but will make a massive difference. So, well done on that one, Paul. And there we go, ladies and gents. That's us. Now, but there you have it. That's our very own Wheel of Doom. It is, and now you get to see the magic page here, which is the one Dan built. Which in the bigger events you'll see on the Hiyotsori one shows the choices based on sort of weighted average. Now there was hardly any data in this one, so it won't have done too much, Dan, will it? But this now, you can actually see the fish still available as well. And obviously the couple that got assigned. And I've got some absolute worldies in there still. So this could be quite fun.
Yeah, there's going to be some absolute beasts in here.
Isn't there just? I shall have a sift through that net tomorrow. Yeah, look at that head on 11 that got picked. Crazy fish.
Yeah, so strong.
13 there's quite a cool one. See that pattern playing out nicely on a bigger fish.
It's very interesting in that. That's like a more Japanesey style, I think. Kind of bit of intrigue to it.
It's got a lot going on, which can look a bit much on a Tosai, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. It's like Christmas for me.
I'm a big fan of this one as well. Nice. Very, very Benny heavy, though.
It's pretty luminous, that Benny mind.
Yeah.
Oh, never. That one's still going. 17. Flipping heck.
You're going to be like rubbing your hands together going for all these.
I know. I forgot, you know, throughout it all, I forgot we put such a big allocation in to make sure everyone's got fair choice that I forget how many's actually left over.
The best part is that they're all going to go up for sale again at some point. People are going to look back and go, oh, I wish I bought it then.
It is when they're 15 times the price.
Yeah.
Typical koi tax there. It's a told you so tax. No, yeah, 20. Look at 20 there. 20, 21, 22. I'm really a big fan of. I can see that getting slipped back in.
Yeah. Backbones on them.
Nice.
Crazy. Just the bodies on these are just insane. Like seeing them in person is just different.
Yeah, 24 as well.
I'm surprised more of these didn't go because I think they're insane.
That's cracking. Happy days. Right, I'll drop you off for a second, Dan. Let you get set up for the show one, pal, and I'll go back on in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
sweet. There we have it. So that's your introduction to what that looks like. Obviously, there's more in the show one, and the heel story one is pretty wild because that's 50 people in that and 100 fish altogether. So yeah, like I say, ladies and gents, if you do want to pop any questions or out in the stream, go for it. I've been working on a bit of planning today, actually, which has been quite good this afternoon, as well as getting everything set up for this as well. And yeah, pond planning, getting fun. I've got the NND Sankeys going to be photographing, ready for a drop on website at the weekend. Getting their pond sorted out because they've got to do a swap over. It just never ever stops, and Cole grafting away like a machine, bless him as well. So helping make it all happen. But a drum fucking pump failure as well. Again, it just never. It's all that stuff behind the scenes. It's wild, really is. All right, Dan's done that in absolutely no time by the looks of it. All right, Dan.
Back again already.
I don't know why does it default to that one? There we go. So we've got the Pandora Shower second release up next, haven't we? Now this one I can't wait for. A few more in the draw as well in there, and then I get to have a look at what's left on that list as well.
There's a good number on this, I think. Yeah, good 10 people.
We've got Richard asking here, do you think there will be a sizable difference between the Grown and Overwinter Dainichi? Yes, Richard, there will. There's no beating around the bush. The key pins very different. Ponds are very different. But like I say, the key pin of the overwintering one, they'll be fed well. Don't get me wrong. We'll try and bulk the body out a little bit, but you might get a centimetre or two in the time space we've got versus what they're going to get indoors, just worlds apart with the keeping on that one. But the ultimate thing is when you get them into your ponds, there's just no holds barred. Then, even if they've been held back a bit with the overwintering, as soon as you get them in a decent growing environment, they're going to absolutely fly. So yes, right, go on then. Let's load that up then, Dan.
Amazing.
That one, quite a few more in that one, haven't we?
Yeah,
so
we do.
Again, ladies and gents, everybody has done their selection in their own dedicated portal, and now this is the draw to decide which fish they've got, and the system automatically selects it from the list that they've created based on what's available. So let's have a look down. Let's give it a spin.
Let's give it a go. I'll tell you what, I had to double check my work a second ago then on the Kahakus, because the ones that came out were lower on the list. So I've just gone back to check, and they were top picks. They just must have both had very different picks. Threw me for a loop for a minute though. I had a little drop of the stomach. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, a bit. Matthew, well done. I tell you what, Cole's going to be sad. Where I was having a look in the net today, that was Cole's top pick, actually, from what was in there. He was absolutely loving it. And yeah, very nice choice. I wouldn't say a bold choice, but I mean, look at what's going on with the Benny pattern. We just need to see, and something will happen with the Sumi. You get that scattered amongst in the right place, and away you go. But fantastic quality skin level on that one. Well done.
Looks like looks like the Motoguro in the fin. Is that
Yeah,
right? Motoguro
you
in
can
the
see
fin?
that
The
the
type.
quality on that peck is fantastic.
So it's going to be a lovely fish as it grows.
I think
Well done,
so.
Matt.
Good strong head on it as well.
Yeah. Right, let's go for number 2, shall we?
Yep.
Mark.
Mark.
That's a lovely one.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Now, good pick there, Mark. To be fair, a lot of people tend to overlook that style of show, but what I can tell you with that one is it's quite hard to explain this. That Benny quality level on that fish by Nisai will look something else, I promise you. I can't quite put it into words. It's just from experience of seeing how that Benny looks right now and how it will translate through when it gets a bit older. But yeah, solid pick with that one. It's going to be an impressive Nisai. Slow burner, I think, overall, but it's going to have some real depth of quality to it. Well done.
You can see the Benny strength back here. It looks like it's really got some sort of weight into it. Like,
Yeah,
the color cells.
that's sort of it. It's the depth of it I can see. It's got real wild depth in it, and it's got a strong hue already, but it's not quite got. I was going to say the thickness. It's got a real depth and softness to it at the moment, and when it actually gets the thickness is when it's really going to kick in.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense at all.
I think so. I've still got a lot to learn, but yeah, you can tell it does ooze quality. There is just something about it.
Yeah,
very nice,
nice
big Mark.
as well. Nice posture to it.
Mm.
Happy days. Well done, Mark.
Let's go again. Ooh.
No selections. Ooh. I thought we got all that. Good. This one's on. Oh, Dan's checking. Look.
I'm just going to double check. Paul. Oh, he didn't put any pieces in his selection.
That's unfortunate.
That's
in that
very
case,
strange.
I'll let you have a moment, Dan, and pick something for him if that's all right.
Yeah, let me have a quick look through what's in there. What's in here? What's this one? This one looks quite nice. Should we see if we can bring this photo over quickly?
I think we'll have a live development meeting here, Dan. I think a random selector would be quite good for scenarios like this.
Yeah, I think you might be right. What about that one?
Yep, nice choice. Very nice choice. That's it's a super fit. I think I sort of mentioned on the last slide. It was a standout fish for me. I'm surprised it didn't get selected. Cracking, a huge long head on it. Look, it's wild and that real jumbo Tosai shape that I like for a fish that can pack it on. It's a good choice there, Dan. You're learning fast.
Hopefully. Got a lot to learn too, though.
Just asking me, will the split fin heel up? Yes, it will. By the time they're cooking up, they're at 22 at minute. As soon as they're cooking up at 25 and getting that food blitz down, mate, they absolutely will heal up quick.
Amazing. All right, let's give that a go again. That's another nice one.
Richard, the Beast, 29 cm. And again, look at body on that. Right now, ladies, and just look at a body line there of a fish that is going to grow. And seeing it at Tosai, I mean, it's a good size already, but setting that aside, huge head, and just look at the body length that it's got from there on in. Wild. Not too much thickness at the peduncle. I think that's a mistake people make. It's more the structure, because peduncle thickness is a lot about muscle. So it takes time, and a Tosai, if it's too thick, too young, it can potentially be a negative sign in some fish. So a Tosai, that kind of size, that is an ideal body form for something that can really grow. And yeah, banging skin again, look. Nice one, Richard.
Great pick. Really nice. Lee.
That was Richard's first pick. He's just said, "Happy days." And Lee's got the super memoir. Look at that bolt on its head.
That's going to come through so nice.
It's absolutely wild. And very much a very strong Kindai in style again. And you can see that same almost identical body line to the last one. So going to be a super grower again, that one. That
Really
face.
nice pick.
Nice.
Yeah, that memoir's just, that's going to be so nice. I like the look of that. I think I chatted about it before, but I'm a sucker for a nice memoir. Just really, that does it for me in a fish.
A lot of people are, Dan. It doesn't always. Sometimes some of them just sell you a dream with it.
Yeah.
But nice to see it up there that early.
Strong in the fins as well. Mosquero again. Yes. That looks like it's gonna come through strong.
Good refinement there already, which is always a good sign for future Sumi quality.
Excellent. Well, I hope everyone's getting what they want. Sounds like everyone's getting their first picks and second picks, which is nice so far. See who's next. Ooh.
Andy, no selections again. What was I looking at earlier? I was sure everyone had got fishing.
I was as well. Has everyone just like deleted their selections before we've going just to play with us? Andy. Oh, it's Andy again. He must have had two entries. Yeah, that makes sense.
All pressure's on you then again, Dan.
Oh, okay, right. See how we do.
So, what do we think, ladies and gents, of the audience who's not on this? What do you think to the look of the system? Are you excited for a future event coming up? The selection part is very good fun, getting to sit there and create the biggest list of fish. Basically, I mean, the Heel Sorry one, there's been 100 pieces to organise down to an ideal list of about 50. Good fun.
We'll go for something a little bit different on this one.
Very nice. Yeah, and a different choice. That bold 3-step pattern look. Nice. Lots going on. Subo Sumi as well. Sighted amongst it. Yep. Well done, Dan. Happy days.
Nice. Let's give it a go again.
Ooh. I like that fish. I do like that one. That's the sort of so when I was looking at that list, to be fair, I was like, it'd be nice if that one was left at the end. Thanks for that, Dave. No, good pick. It's one of again, I don't look at too in depth with these Tosai, and I just sort of skim over qualities, like the qualities, see potential there. That's one, but that's the sort of fish I generally get drawn to. So yeah, very nice.
Good distance, isn't it, there between the
Absolutely. Well done, Dad.
Great pick. Getting a bit jealous. I kind of wish I'd got one of these Toyota shoulders now. That's nice.
Kindai. It's going to be very Kindai as well when it gets big. Look at depth of that Benny again as well. Absolutely popping. That skin is going to be so vibrant over time. Very, very nice. Well done. And the pattern kind of hides it a little bit, but how broad that mouth is on that one. Matches. Yeah, it sort of matches peduncle thickness. It's quite, so I think you're going to find that's a really powerful sort of stocky frame to that one moving forwards.
Tight in the fins as well. It's that Kiwa on the edge as well. It looks strong. Like it's.
Yes. That's what ultimately, without sort of analysing it, will give that sort of real standout impression of quality. When you see a fish with high level Kiwa next to one with shit, you can, it's just night and day.
Yeah. Quality. Lovely pick.
Very well done, Kemp.
And then there were two. Let's see who's going to be the last. And the second last.
Oh, bastard. Fuming.
I think Ricky might have had his eye on this one.
I knew that one was still in there. Fuck. Yeah, congratulations. I'm very, very happy for you. Absolutely made up. What more can I say about that?
Give us a little bit of the...
I was gobsmacked that one wasn't snapped up in the first round, to be honest. And if I remember right, it was really far down on everybody's on the stats when we looked. Which
I think it was down in like the 30s or something like that. I remember you being really surprised.
Look at that. You see that kind of sumo sumi that's going to sit off on that shoulder. Yeah.
You can tell it's a nice one because Ricky's not got any nice words to say about it. He's just annoyed.
Moving on, Dan.
Well done. I think you beat the dealer there.
Yes, sir.
And Rachel's final pick.
Rachel, congrats. Very, very strong. I mean, look how imposing that face and mouth is on that one. I'll tell you what, an absolute touch is some degree of sumi sat on that face. Will likely happen, tends to be pretty prominent in these. So, and that body line again, look, absolutely stunning. So, well done there, Rachel.
As they say, it might be last, but it definitely wasn't least. It was a lovely, lovely fish.
Right, come on, Dan, cheer me up. Show me what we've got. Zoom in a bit.
Let's see what's still available for you, shall we? So those are all gone. First 6, first 5 even. You know what? There's still some cracking.
That one, absolutely.
Yeah,
that 7's got a hell of a presence in the flesh. Really has.
Big mouth on it.
Yeah, it's going to be all about the sumi with that one in the end. But yeah, and I think that was sat quite low down. I was quite surprised by in the first round.
Yeah.
So 9's been taken, and 10's been taken.
Yeah.
11 gone. Yeah, move on quickly, Dan. I don't want to see 12.
Yeah.
Tell you what, 13 looks very different in the flesh. I don't think it come across so well on the picture.
It's nice that the videos are there though as well, because that really does make a difference.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, I don't think you're going to be upset with
I've still got 16. Happy days.
I just looked at that. I knew you'd be happy with that.
That's not a sign, is it?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
There we go, magic. And that was right down on first selection as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to love seeing that by keep that till October.
Oh.
Still some great pieces left though, isn't there?
That's the thing, like all of these.
20. That was another one.
Yeah. That's got a growing body on it, that. Some structure.
Nice.
I'd look at 22 as well. Well,
I'll have a go and have a good study tomorrow. Good.
Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, happy days.
I think it's about time people got some more questions in.
I think so. You might have to fill in, Dan. Otherwise, we'll have a practice for when we hopefully get down and start maybe getting a podcast or something going back, mate.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'll be your job. You're probably going to be chief interrogator.
Chief interrogator. Oh dear. So tell us all about your secret stashes, Ricky. I know there's some. What's the next grout event, Ricky? What we releasing?
Yes, I know how much you like being told to fuck off, Dan. But questions, mate. You have to get used to that answer.
I know there's more chance of getting blood from a stone, mate.
It ruins the fun if everybody knows what's coming.
Oh, it does, but it's nice knowing it on this side, being able to see what's coming up. I'll tell you that for sure. Very exciting.
Fair enough. So what we got? What's the topical discussion here, Dan? We've got 25 minutes to fill.
Ooh.
Put you on the spot like you're going to put me on the spot, so go for it.
Oh gosh.
You need a minute off camera to think about it.
Yeah, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, okay. All right. Let's talk about proper on the spot. Oh God.
Yeah, this is it. You see,
This
is question time. I get this for an hour a week.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, I'm not. That's shocking.
Do you know what? Maybe let's talk a little bit about Dainichi Toyota a little bit more and the story of maybe where that split came from between Dainichi and Dainichi Toyota, because you chatted about me about it before and it was really interesting. I didn't know that much about it.
I did, right. This is going to be because it was so in depth that I can't remember all of the details specifically, but if I kind of summarize it, so Hiroshi was actually kicked out, if you like, by the father when he was alive of the farm. And I think how it sort of translated was that he seemed to be a bad influence on the other two brothers because he's the middle one, who, being the party animal that he is, I mean, I don't know how that could ever come about. But basically, and then he buggered off to Tokyo, not Tokyo, Nagoya, anyway, to university, and sort of no more of it. But he got to Nagoya, because he got out. He was sort of fuck this, I can't be arsed with all the snow and that whole life. I'm going to get out and get away from it. And then at some point during that time, I can't remember if he dropped out or finished uni or did whatever he was doing, but he decided that he wanted to get into koi. It's clearly something there that doesn't leave. And upon doing that, he went, I think he had said he had like a year's training at the farm or something like that, and got a couple of parent fish, not much, but actually went away and started that farm first gen on his own, no support from the family operation, and started Dainichi Toyota. And I was like, when he's telling me this, I'm like, fan, I can probably start to see alignments here with, character fits when people you end up getting on with somebody. And he's at the heart of it. Obviously, yeah, on the front of it, you can sometimes see that the party boy he is a bit of entertainment, quite light, doesn't seem to take life too seriously. But when I heard this story, I just got him in a completely different light because he had to build that thing from the ground. There was no, yes, he got to use the Dainichi name because it is his name, but he wasn't getting any support from the other operation. And for years, like any other breeder, he said it was an absolute grind. It wasn't really getting a lot of traction, not too much happening. And then I think at about year 10, I think he said it was 10 years into that, he went and won the All Japan Koi Show with Kinsen. One of my all-time favorite fish. Honest to God, that thing is just, special, very special. And at that point, as often happens in Japan, any kind of major win puts you on a trajectory. And then he kind of started with the auctions. His auctions started getting traction after that. And it just grew and grew and grew from there, to the point where in the end, the brothers, the whole lot kind of said, you need to be back in the fold, so to speak. We need to be operating as a unit, because he was undeniable at that point. And when you actually see the operation run, like I say, you can't judge him based on the kind of outgoing character you see. He is like that, but that place is run with discipline and real passion behind it. So it was amazing from that kind of, nothing to be there and respected and brought back in. And I think at these last auctions, so the Pandora conversation started. He was actually driving me back to the station on one of my visits there, and his great big truck he imported from States. And he said he got this vision that he says, look, big shower aren't actually that easy to find. How many places can you go to? I says, well, yeah, good point. Sort of Dainichi Toyota, Momotaro was kind of there and have been away from it for a couple of years. And it stops you in your tracks. Obviously, you've got Issa, but when you actually consider the amount of places you can go and see, when these guys say big, by the way, I'm talking, big is becoming now 90 cm plus. This year's All Japan winner, you've got at 98. Runner up was 105. The other fish, the Sakai fish in the mix, was 103. This is the benchmarks changing. 80 cm is a fucking minnow now in that world. So when these are saying big, you're talking 90 plus. And one of the rare fish that did it was what was now Pandora. Or the line. I can't remember if that's what they call the fish, but this was the Tancho Showa from Maraju. Very, very special. I've gone completely off topic here, Dan, but it's all connected.
It's good.
Was Maraju. It actually ties into Richard's question down here. And that Tancho Showa grew to 98, I think, or somewhat wild, won major prizes. Phenomenal body form to it. And what's interesting about Maraju as an operation is, although generally on the face of it, their fish aren't all that exciting compared with others, they've got access and parents there that tie into very old bloodlines with some serious, qualities to them. And that was the fish. I believe it was a male parent from that's been the seed of all this. So actually joint venture between Maraju and Toyota, but it seems to be Hiroshi that's really cracked on with the sort of prominent face of it. And obviously, so that's been building up now. I'm gonna lie, year one, I kind of looked at them and I saw a change in the fish, sort of in the body line, looked a bit different to me. I don't know if they've been raised differently, which might have been, but I was worried because one thing I've always liked about their Showa is the tightness of the belly line and the not so typical Showa frame to Toyota Showa and their abilities to grow. My Miss Toyota from that Black Lisa parent set he's got. I mean, 80 cm, 4 years old, absolutely wild and tight as hell. But anyway, it soon came to, it was this year, the Sansai pond, it kind of got to it. And I was just like, and he just sort of, when I walked in, he was like, you need to see this pond. And I went over and I was just like, what am I witnessing here? This, Sansai up to 70 odd, 72, I think, biggest one, 74. Everything huge, frames just phenomenal. And it's actually, then he goes on to tell me that this next year's crop, and I'm actually going to tie this back in a minute, this current year's Tosai crop that these Pandora Showas are from is the first generation where every Showa line he has is now been crossed with Pandora. And the funny bit to all that was, it was one male. That's all he's had for this, one male. I mean, how frail, it could have gone seriously wrong. And through his, he uses the artificial method for spawning. So he's managed to cross-populate all those females with that one male. I bet he were feeling a bit sore after that, bless him. So, yeah, and I mean, what a story. And then you get the sort of tying back to the original operation. I led to believe, I wasn't there, although I did get a fish, that the Pandora release at this year's Dainichi live auction at the farm where Hiroshi does go now and exhibit fish they were the stars of the show. It's what everyone was after. They fetched crazy money. And I just think bravo, from being kind of ostracized from the operation to going away, building all that up, amazing. And it was built up because he's been helping me a lot behind the scenes with the questions I've had around breeding and learning his methodology. Has been amazing. And throughout all this, learned that the bloodlines of Toyota are actually completely different to those of Dainichi Niigata.
That was going to be one of the questions I asked, actually, was is there bloodline crossovers there? But if they're all separate, that's really interesting.
Yeah, and when they say bloodline, don't forget this, when they say it, right, they go right back in their head to the furthest away point they can think of. It's not just, you know, something along the way. They go right back. Hence, I reiterate a conversation I had about my Miss Toyota and the Black Lisa parent set he's got, because the Black Lisa parent set that came from a crossing of oh shit, I forget it now. Oh, Dainichi Buta with Okayama Showa, which is what they've referred to Momotaro as, and a male Mona Lisa. So my thing in that is, that bloodline comes from Kohaku, because I know Momotaro Showa were the crossing of Mako Kohaku into Showa. Oh, no. When I had that conversation with him, he went, no, Sankey. And I had to stop for a minute and I went, oh, fucking hell, they've done it again. So the exactly same scenario there is they've gone right back through Momotaro's family tree to the starting point of Mako, which was Sankey.
All the way back.
And I've come up against this a lot in conversations with Kansuke and other people, and now I really get Nogami. It's right back. So they get an understanding of what blood might potentially be getting crossed to avoid that heavy inbreeding along the way.
The bit that really did it for me was when we were at the retail unit clearing up for the Miss Toyota event. Yeah. And we were going through some of your old like booklets and stuff.
Yes.
And you pulled out the Sakai one, and it had literally just all of their different lines and all of the line, like the family tree going all the way back. You could see how they had it all documented. And it was crazy to look at how structured it is, how far they know that genetic history.
Sakai's on another level with that. That's the data-driven approach that they've taken. But that is where the value of Sakai sits as well. It's that understanding of what they've done there. So, amazing stuff. Sorry, Matt's got a question here. Regarding the split fin, you say I'll be growing them in 25. It'll be healed by the time you get it, so don't panic at all. And no, you don't need to be going, well, I'm cold right down to ambient.
Are these ones the overwinterings ones, Ricky, rather than the growing?
We'll get it. I'll have them. They're going into a pond. Sorry, yeah, they'll still be at 2018 to 22, around that. It'll get healed up.
Yeah,
don't worry. I won't let them leave until it is. So we'll get it sorted. Good point. That one. What's this for Dan here? Hi everyone. Hi Dan. Have you caught the addicted of collecting your own koi and building a pond for your own special collection yet? Dan, that's how Dan got into all this.
It is. So I kind of started. I've kind of told this story before, but I went over to a local koi place near us to get my brother a koi originally, because he built a big pond, and he didn't know what he wanted for his birthday, and he was like, "Can you get me chip in with your brothers and get me a koi for the pond?" It's like, "Yeah, I can do that." We went over, and it just unlocked this thing in me that I didn't know was there. And literally, we went back that day. Already, we're at the place, and we're talking about it, and we're like, "I want a pond." And Annie, my wife, was also like, "It'd be really cool to grow some on." And then the thought just didn't leave my head for weeks. This was early October 2024, and then I think by maybe the 18th of October, we had a digger. And we were digging out the ground, and we just started building. And I'm the type of person that when I get an idea in my head, I don't stop until it's done. Mm-hmm. And this was one of those ideas that just didn't leave my head for weeks. And I was really, really deep down the rabbit hole. Like, I was watching every bit of content I could find, trying to learn everything I could to do it properly. And literally since that moment, I just haven't looked back. I've been so addicted since then. So to answer your question, I do have a nice pond now. I wish it was bigger, which I think everyone does, but starting to build up a nice collection.
No, and then fair play to Dan. That's how that come about. She must have stumbled upon a few of my videos. Not that it's easy to avoid them. And obviously, Dan whipped a bit of summer up and fired it over to me and was like, "I think this could be useful." And sure enough, I was very impressed, and here we are today. So yeah, koi keeper at the heart of it.
It's crazy, isn't it? I was talking to Chris earlier, and we were both like, we're both just nutters. You must just attract nutters around you, like people who are just like, just so driven by weird things.
You've got to be a special type and not to work in this kind of intensity, mate, and yeah.
Definitely. But no, it's been great, and I just haven't looked back since. It's kind of become a big part of my kind of life now. I just enjoy it so much.
Yeah, happy days, mate. Happy days. Right, there is actually a few questions just coming here. So 10 minutes time, we're going to start the Hiyotsori draw. Let's just have a look.
Doug was asking about bonsai koi. I know we've done an episode on that.
Recommend? Yeah, not all do it. The biggest the biggest guy who specializes in it, you would say, is Narita with the koi show stuff. Is the biggest reason for doing it. But a lot of breeders, Minima has got a setup for it that he does. Sakazumi was actually the one that first originated, or I came across the concept back in, oh my God, 2003, I think, or 2004. Saw that for the first time with his little autumn sale stall that he had outside, and I thought they were Tosai and realized they're not. So yeah, I wouldn't really say specialists. It just depends. Some breeders do it. Some just have like surplus stock they might leave in a fish house. Others specifically raise bonsai. But like I say, the real king of it is Narita from a raising perspective. And then it's more about not every fish. Not every fish has got potential to grow jumbo. Some are less suited to growing in a bonsai style than others. Females being one. Males are a lot more suited to it. Females can be problematic because the minute they mature up with egg, around 3 years old, it can really just blow the belly lines out because everything's kind of got compact and a bit set, and they develop this clump of egg, and it's just it's chaos. So yeah, it's as big an art to keeping a fish quality bonsai for a koi show as it is growing a really, really big one.
Different type of keeping as well, just very different, specialized focus.
Yeah. When are you getting some more Gimrin Benigoi? And Dan's got to miss the auction last week.
That's my wife. Oh dear. I saw one go out on the group, and I would have snapped that up before I even saw my phone go off.
I think amongst the community, mate, you might have just become legendary status there, mate.
I love them
like that. I've got one, Dan. You'll be shocked to hear it's very expensive, though.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
I made such a loss on the other one.
I'm sure we can work something out. I'm sure there's a conversation to be had somewhere.
I think before we have that conversation, mate, get me my tools I'm after. It might be a lot sweeter for you.
Ooh, sure we can sort something out.
Sake all season. Do I need to use something else with it? No, not at all. It's all good on its own.
Swampy ponds.
Swampy ponds, Mark.
You might know something about that, Ricky.
I love a swampy pond. If your water's all good, what's the beef? It might just be a mechanical filtration side more than likely, or it could be the diet that you're using, Doug. To be honest, that's probably doing it. I don't know what food you are using, but it's probably the most direct cause. Because if it's really polluting water and mechanical filtration is not quite good enough, it does expose bad food. So might well be the one.
It could be, yeah. There's lots of things that can impact that. It depends what you're doing with the pond as well. Is it heated? Are you pushing it hard still at this time of the year?
Yeah, I'd hope so. A growing pond, but I think food. This is what a bad food can do very, very quickly. Just create too much Too much shit in water, literally. Stu, hi Ricky. As most things, there are forgeries in life. Is this something that happens in the koi industry? Agents in Japan selling koi under other names? Trying to think if that's something I've come across, Stu. Not really. From a forgeries perspective, no, I can't think of a scenario there where I've really known that. China was a problem with this. You won't be shocked to hear. With the big brand stuff, especially breeding stuff and passing it off as them. I remember a phase some years back where your Isas and Dainichis were getting really pissed off with it because they're just getting ripped off left, right, and center. But I don't think that was another country, obviously ripping Japan off, so to speak. So within it, no, nothing ringing a bell there, mate.
I think a lot of Japanese culture it's kind of so far against that type of thing that you won't really see it. It's more.
Yeah, I think selling under other names. I really can't think of a scenario where I've seen that. You get a bit of confusion in that, and this is not done in a bad way, but the Okawa Asagis that I knew originated from Nagoshi because they really get on. And sometimes you get breeders when the fish are spawned, they basically they'll get a bag or two of fry from that breeder, you see. So, but then ultimately you've got different eyes selecting the fish, different raising being applied to it. So I don't really fall that under that classification. Right, a couple more of these, and I bet you're all set in background anyway, Dan, aren't you?
Actually, I'm not, but that will only take me 2 seconds.
Mark asking me if I've got a Tancho Kawaki in your collection for sale. I've got some young Tanchos in from Nogami. Nothing too big at the moment, though. Paul, how many more pieces can I obtain before my pond is classed as too full? Can Dan
never
make
too full.
Fish auction to pond ratio calculator?
It's never too full. You just need more ponds.
You've learned, you see, I've taught him the patter already. That's how it goes. When is it too full? I don't know. I mean, I would say when you can't see the bottom is when you're getting close. Or when your water's struggling, but then you can just get a bigger filter. There we go. Is it fine to bulk sake ikari out a bit with another decent but slightly cheaper food? In all honesty, obviously you can do what you want. There'll be some bet, but you will dilute the benefits and won't get the fullest impact of it. If I was choosing to use it, I will go with using it solely to get the full benefits from it. And remembering as well, against a cheaper food, you're probably going to get a higher conversion on what you're feeding sake-wise anyway. So, yeah, I'd stick to just using that to get the full benefits. Do some varieties prefer lower feeding growing temperatures? I have a big sorroway which eats really well up to 22, then slows feeding over 20. Bigger fish can do. Remember, the warmer the water gets, oxygen drops off. It might not have the same level of energy. Something I have to manage in the greenhouse is when we get the really excessive stuff kicking in. It's a bit, and it's all oxygen. At that point, the big fish don't like it. The actual peak for me growing season with the bigger fish is we get a period beforehand. I kind of just keep them ticking over through the height of the summer. Then as summer kind of dies off a little bit is when it really starts for me. And I kind of grow the bigger fish now. And even the Tosai, I'm looking at this whole thing because I've got heating as the growing period being a 12-month period as opposed to the 6 months, because there's no need for it to be a 6-month program. I'm not relying on just nature, so to speak, to deliver the temperature. Using sake ikari. Oh, it is coming across that. Then you might want to look in your mechanical filtration setup. And I don't think my ponds, it's different. There's not like suspension in them. You just see the staining in the water and bits like that, but there's not too many that are hazy. Could be a UV. I don't know if you've got a UV on it. Is it old? A couple of ponds of mine that are the shittiest water. they look like shit for a while, and you actually realise that UV bulb's just dud, and it's slowly turning green. You get all these different looking colours until it gets there. So yes, we've got time for one more, Dan. I think we have, haven't we?
I think we do. Yeah.
Sorry if this is off topic. No, we're having a bit of a coy chat here. You recently highlighted metals, heavy metals filtering in the documentary. Any chance you could highlight the best and cost-effective way of this? I think that was pretty much in the documentary. If it's a case of a system to work against it, you want to be treating your incoming water through purification, Big Blue, and bone chart, good select. And if you want to then, double down on making sure you're keeping the pond as safe as possible, there's the setup featured in the documentary there to get that done. I hope that answers that question.
I think just on that, probably prevention before cure.
Absolutely.
Make sure that what you're putting in before trying to sort out what's in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of that Big Blue system running on the pond. There's a lot of benefits to it for the wider system, and it's sustainable. It's consistently reducing organics and other things rather than something that you're chucking in and you change the parameters for a brief time and it can come back and you change it again. I love stability, and that's what that offers.
What always gets me is just for our free stage is just how much like actual crap comes out of the water, like through the paper filter.
Yeah,
my word, like it's crazy. If you've not got one of them, and you put one on and put your fresh tap water through it and just see how much.
I know, it's nasty.
Oh my gosh,
nasty.
Like a few months of that, and you've just got this brown, horrible, scary stuff.
Right, I'm just going to ping a message out into a group reminding everybody about. I'm guessing everyone's had the bloody alarm set for this one. Let's have a look. Where are you?
This selection has been difficult for me. I'm not going to lie.
I think it must have been for everyone.
Yeah. I literally, it went out and I think everyone was excited looking at them. I couldn't look at them until the next day. I think I'd gone cross-eyed by that point when we were going through them all.
I'd certainly got sick of looking at them, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Right, let's get it loaded up then and underway. And yeah, with the amount of these, I think there could be some PTSD coming up in a minute when I see all these again.
Maybe. I've completely. I had to get Annie to do a first pass on it just to get the ones that she liked before I went and really started going deep on it because, oh dear.
Nice. Right, so here it is. Anybody who's just recently joined us, this is the Wheel of Doom for the or the Wheel of Torture for the Hiyotsori selection. So everybody in this has been sent out a link beforehand to their own dedicated selection page where they can add from the whole list of 100 into their own list, reorder it. And this system, as the wheel spins, whoever it lands on, the system automatically selects their top pick from the fish that are still available. And as we go along, I'll give a very brief few comments on these ones, Dan, to be fair, because it'll get a little bit samey otherwise on these, I think, given that they've all got cracking Benny, they've all got that Pandora blood. The body shapes on most were very impressive as well. So just the insight, I did give a bit of insight on a live stream I did the other day up front on the selection, because the Sumi development can be a little bit different on these ones, given that they are coming from Showa as opposed to being a direct line of Hiyotsori, but not too much, differential. I was trying my hardest not to confuse everyone there. The big bit on them is this Benny later in life can go pretty insanely red because of that Showa blood. And that's the only thing I can really liken it to is the Dainichi Benigoi type thing, Sakai Benigois, when they come from them real bloodlines that have got exceptional Benny. When you get it in kind of Benigoi Hiyotsori form, it gets absolutely wild. So
is it like that deep cherry red, that type of color?
It really is. I've had a couple of these in the past. I've grown, and it's freaking wild. So can't wait for that bit to hit. Other than that, let's make a start, Dan, because I'm also getting hungry, and I've got a nice pie from Butcher's sat waiting for me.
Oh, lovely. Foggy.
Foggy, first up. Nice one, Foggy. Absolutely terrible, that one. Shocking choice. No. Banging, as you can see. Look, and already see that intensity of colour. Well done, Foggy.
That was my top pick.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was out.
Anybody else? Well, we'll get to see at the end, won't we, on the stats as well?
Yeah, I think that one might be up there.
That's it. This is going to be the interesting bit on. I can't wait to see how many of these sort of lighter pattern ones go up front, because this is where selection will get interesting. But yes, great bold choice there, James. Well done.
It's lovely. Another nice one.
Yeah, I like that. I like that bit of sumi that comes off the back of the head pattern there, actually. Nice touch.
Yeah. Lovely.
Very nice.
It's hard with these ones because they are very similar. They're all just so...
This is it. I think that the fun here is some of the heavier ones might be the more misunderstood of how they're actually all going to stretch out and move around as they get going. But, I mean, 29 cm, that one. Look at the body length on it.
Yeah, good mouth as well.
Nice. So it's looking for some of them smaller details within a few. Like that one, you can see there's bits of sumi within that big... bits of Benny within that big block of sumi that could come into play a bit later on.
Yeah, as that stretches out, that should come nicely. Sorry,
yeah.
My cat's trying to jump up in front of the camera. Jason, it's got a big mouth.
It has. Actually, a little bit smaller in size. I'm glad you've not been put off by that one, because it's a fish there. That is nice flow to that pattern look, that little bit of Benny kind of at the Odame point at the tail stop. Yeah, grow out well, that one.
I think what was interesting is that some of the small ones had really, really good potential by the looks of it. And I think
and it's always interesting to see if people get put off by that size, because it should never. They're close enough and the pond's lightly stocked enough that they're still going to get a good bit of food down them.
Yeah.
Martin, very nice. Yep, cracking, nice clean Benny on that one from what I can remember.
Lovely. Another heavy.
And on that, look. Remember that very, very clean bowl. It's got great kiwa and sashi to the sumi. Nice pick.
Really nice.
You got misses in there with your coding, Dan?
She actually is, yeah.
Got a grafting?
I do. Oh dear. Do you hear her clicking away?
Dan's having time of his life at Mrs. grafting, eh?
Well, you know how it is.
Beast. Absolute beast mode, that one. That's all I'm going to say there. Very nice. 30 cm look.
The Benny on this is so bright already.
Yeah.
Really, really strong.
How's everyone's choices holding up so far, those of you who are watching? It was, mate, I think on the last ones, they got quite far down, Dan, didn't they? Where people were still getting first picks, interestingly.
They did. I think because there's so many picks on here, I think especially in this one, there's going to be a lot of variety. And some of them first picks were really far down the list. Yeah. It's just what people are looking for. It's very individual, isn't it, with this type of thing?
Absolutely.
Can't remember, to be fair. Love it. Right, let's put them out of the misery. Let's get spinning again. And me, actually, because I really want to find out what I've got.
Oh, Dave, very nice. Yes, I should imagine when I was looking, I think I remember saying that I thought that would be a popular choice. Be interesting to see where that is on the stats at the end. Well done, Dave.
Well done. Seeing a lot of ones that are high up on my list, which I'm not enjoying. This is torture for me, being the one spinning it. Oh, there we go. There I am.
Oh, fix. You see, he had enough.
Absolutely.
Press that magic button he's got there.
Okay.
What you picked that one for, Dan?
I know. Terrible, isn't that?
No, Ben
Hope I've done well.
particularly rich on that.
Yeah. I think that's going to be nice.
One of his first picks. Was that one of Dan's or one before? I don't know when comments come through.
I'm not sure either. I think it might have been for this one.
Very nice, though, mate. Well done.
Thank you. Ooh,
Darren, yeah, look at head pattern on that. Very, very nice.
It was the one before. Okay. No one loves my one, so it's all good.
That's got a very broad mouth on it, that one. Remember how imposing the head was. Well done, Darren.
Well done. Ooh.
I remember that's a big long fish that at the minute. 33 cm, look.
Yeah.
Absolutely romped on.
The size that is built for length, that is going to be...
Absolutely. Well done, Rob. I should imagine that was possibly on a few lists.
I can imagine so. Just from size alone, I can imagine a few people picking that.
Yeah.
And then everything mixed in, that's going to be a popular one. This wheel, it makes my eyes go so... Oh.
Paul's. Very nice choice. Good size again. You can see mouth broadness on that one. And I think that's the sort of pattern I'm on about. It looks like it's really going to make look a different beast on a bigger body.
Yeah. I think picturing what these are going to be like in a few years with some growth is important.
Absolutely. Well done, Paul.
Great pick.
Look at that head pattern. Very, very bold, very impressive. Nice. And what size as well? Again, that's going to have some body on it, that one. Really is.
Yeah.
See that weights that on the shoulders.
Really nice. Ollie's had it
seems like he's had a shitload of these. I think he has.
I think he does. I think he's got a good couple of each one, to be honest.
Very good fish again, though. You look at that pattern in that one. You see, there's a fish that surprises me that it didn't get snapped early on.
This one we added to our list not that long ago. When I went through originally, I missed this, and then I went back through and he found it, and we're like, oh, that is nice.
Nice structured pattern. Happy days.
Lovely.
Is that you, Ollie? Have you changed your name? The Koi Bar.
Ah.
Do that because I can't keep up.
Well, there we go. Okay, we know who that is now.
David, well done again. Strong pattern, one that I think you're gonna sort of stretch it out as it gets bigger, and look very different sort of Nisai onwards. That one, well done.
Really nice. This wheel doesn't seem to be getting smaller. There is a lot of picks on this one.
Wow, one in. Wowzers.
What pattern?
Yeah, ain't it just? That head pattern's nuts.
Yeah. 29 cm as well. That's a really nice body on it.
Cracking choice. Well done there, Malk.
Having fish envy.
I'm actually looking at that thinking that'd have been a nice one to be left behind. Paul got his second choice. Fantastic.
Lovely.
Dave, there we go. And now Dave's in the stream. Boom. 32 cm. Look at head pattern on that as well. All round pattern, actually, but huge body. I don't think that one's going to be holding back. A couple of them big ones might end up having to get him living in a bloody holding net, separating them out of the feeding pack. I'm only joking, by the way.
I think after this, I'm gonna have to write some code to see what people on average like position they got of their choices. I'd be interested to see.
Crack on, Dan.
Careful, I've got other stuff to deliver first.
Yeah, good point.
Oh,
very nice. That's got a presence about it, hasn't it?
Does again cherry red already on that. That is,
yeah, lovely distribution of the Sumi. Interesting head pattern. Dave got his first pick. First and third choices there for James. Vinny, come on. Optimistic, mate. Heading towards last pick. There's a shitload on there still.
yeah. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. And knowing how things go, it's probably you now. Let's find out. Oh, okay. Wasn't rigged. Okay, good.
Very bold, deep Sumi on that one. And that actually across the shoulder there is what I was sort of on about with the Sumi, in that I believe that will develop as normal Showa Sumi and join up over time.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done. 30 cm as well. Not lacking.
It's not to shake, not to be complained about. That is a lovely, lovely fish.
Stu got his pick there. Happy days. Where was that on your list, Stu? Going to be an imposing head pattern when it's bigger as well, isn't it?
It's just going to be an imposing fish, I think, mate. That one's
very nice.
Nice.
Well done, Stuart.
Well done. Carl.
Now that again is one of them I'm on about. Whereas in probably looks like it's a bit too heavy, bit too much now, but all of a sudden you take the complexity of that pattern look and kind of blow it out over a bigger body, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, and it's a bit of a, again, all great Benny, but you see the odd one, and that's really, really popping.
Yeah, that's strong. Really nice. 24 cm as well, so that's like, it's going to be nice.
Absolutely. Stu, defo not his first, but happy. That's all we want, mate.
Excellent.
Andrew? Oh, remember, this thing was an absolute pig to photograph. I remember it now. Honestly, I was on an absolute run, and then yeah, bang. But I remember it's got such an imposing face pattern, that one. I think it's nice because the face is a bit heavier than the body, and the shoulders are that little bit lighter look. So, and I think a bit more Sumi to come up on that shoulder, which will be a nice touch.
It's going to be a nice balance, I think, along that once that will come through.
Yeah.
Lovely, Andrew.
Very happy with all three. You have made it a great experience, which I know will cost me in future. Glad to hear on both accounts.
Amazing. Ooh.
John is up. Yes. Look at that. You can already see on that one, actually, really clearly, look, the difference in Benny colour between the head and the body, which is always a good thing when the head's stronger. You want the head stronger because there's no scales there for the colour to shine through. And then
you were saying that about Benny Goys the other day as well, right? It's very similar.
Yes. If it's the other way around and the head's lighter, run a mile. But in this instance, what you would expect is later in life, the body base colour to catch up to that of the head. Nice pick. Great body line to that one as well.
Very nice.
Can see that wheel getting a bit lighter now, Dan.
He took, what, 20 spins or something?
Paul, very nice there. Good balance to that one. I think from the head all down, that bit of Sumi sort of offset on the back of the head really adds a nice dimension to that. Well done.
Amazing. There we go, second choice.
Getting second choice. The head Benny was awesome and a beast. There we go. That's another one. Is that you then? Was that Johnny's, weren't it?
Amazing.
I think so. You're Red Rose Koi, are you? We might have to think about this with platform, Dan, letting people have a username.
Yeah.
Clearly like it. Alistair, goodness, that looks like similar to that one a couple of fish back, weren't it?
Very similar, yeah. Really nice.
That really imposing. That face looks massive, doesn't it?
It really does. Big old mouth.
Nice pick. Very nice.
I really like the all black fins as well. Really,
I like that in them. You'll probably notice throughout the whole selection, there's barely one that hasn't got proper black fins. I've got a bit of. I don't have many kind of them weird bugbears with fish, but that's one I have with Heeltsori. This is definitely the way to go with this software. Seems so much more chilled. Nice to get that little feedback on each person's choice, although very quiet on mine. Not the case, Stu. Not the case, mate.
They're all really good picks.
Thank you for the feedback. Adam, lovely. Bit lighter there with that one. You see that kind of lightness in that with a typical Heeltsori, I would thinking there wouldn't be too much change to come, but given the kind of show heritage of these, I think you'll see a lot of change in that, and that is cherry red, even as it stands.
Yeah. Oh, the colour on that's going to be exceptional.
Absolutely.
Foggies again.
Foggies up again. Look at that head pattern.
Oh, that's strong.
That's
I wonder if he's been back using the AI again on this, because he did that in the Miss Toyota, didn't he?
Foggy did, yeah. There you go. So Foggy attended the physical Miss Toyota event, and he'd fed all the pictures into ChatGPT, and that he decided he was going to completely let that run and with it and see what happened. And I was pretty shocked at what it picked in a good surprised way. So yeah, I'll have a catch up with him and see where he's been at with them.
Yeah.
That could be something, Dan. How are you feeling about that AI assist? That's the program from the way I looked at them.
I don't think we can replicate that, mate. I don't think it's good enough.
Feels like cheating. It takes the fun part of the selection away. Seeing the panic and the stress. Ollie, happy days, mate. Well done. Love that. You've got that kind of half and half on the face. I think nice balance there, but that body line is set very nicely. Well done, mate.
Amazing. Like Craig said, got to have gone already. Listening in the car. You can stick around. There's no issue with that. We will protect you.
Oh, lovely, John. Now that there was one I was when I was into them, I'm thinking I'd like to keep that one because I can just see that little bit on the head look that could possibly join up. But I think that pattern, and I remember it's an incredibly clean fish from photographing them, really stood out. So yeah, well done there, John.
Is that your belly grumbling?
Did you hear that? That's mental.
Yeah. Because mine's going as well. I've not eaten either.
I'm starving. Carl, killer. Not the biggest one, but look at that pattern is packing an absolute punch in it. Very nice refinement to the sumi. It's got an elevated sumi quality level at this point, that one. And I love that little red bit of odame. Superb, mate.
I really love when the pattern follows the backbone. You get that sharp kind of cut off. I think that looks really cool. With that head pattern as well. Very nice.
Oh, Foggy's there. Look, Foggy's catching us out. Oh, Red Sun Koi. Really chuffed so far. No AI this time. You're going with it, Foggy. Shooting with the instincts, mate. Happy days.
Good pick. So you got my number one choice, so you must have some good instincts there. Surely he's running out of space at this point in his pond.
I don't think so. Foggy's pond.
It's a big old.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, you see, yeah, this one's interesting. The again, I think there's going to be like a reverse V with the sumi over the shoulder because under typical Heeltsori circumstances, I wouldn't be thinking that would develop, but in this instance, I think there's a good chance it will. Very nice, well done. Where was that on your list as well? Let us know if you're. I haven't seen you in comments yet, actually, have I?
No, I don't know if I have. Oh, Foggy says you caught this fish.
You're going to be full soon enough then, pal.
Got like 30 or something, I think.
There we go. We're getting closer to pie time now.
Oh,
Ken, look at that. Big fish, 28 cm. Very strong head pattern as well. I like that. Bit lighter on the body. But that is a powerful bit of memoir.
So
Paul there.
Join up there.
Starting to panic, but actually got his number 2. Happy days.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Pick number 6.
Number 6. Awesome.
Yeah,
that's
really
cool. That far into it. I like that. Just goes to show, I think everyone presumes like you get too far down, you're not going to get your choice, but that's nice to see.
It always seems to be that way though. Like I think there's enough fish in there that there's enough variation.
I was just going to say, and I checked the size. Yeah, savage, absolutely savage. Look at size of head on it. So wide, and you can tell. Look, 32 cm. Might be a bit of a trouble causer, that one.
Yeah, he's going to be eating some food. Are we charging extra for these big ones because they're all the food they're going to eat?
I'm going to say they might end up in isolation if they're not careful. Feeding ban.
Rory, fish tank in the office. We could put them
there. Well done, pal. Lovely flow and elegance to that one, mate. And again, I think one that's going to, over time, you're going to pull it all out, and that's going to look a completely, maybe even by the end of this pyramid, it's 31 cm already. Look, it's certainly going to get some growth. So happy days.
That pattern's going to do a lot again as this grows as well.
Exactly. It's quite hard with the pictures on these as well, because they're a bit of a darker fish. The pictures tend to get a bit more shadowing on from the flash, so it's not so easy to see.
Yeah, the videos do a lot, I think, to help with that.
Yeah,
really nice. Well done, Rory.
Look, top 2 selections. Very glad to hear it.
Yeah, Terry got his destiny number 1 still after 30 picks.
Oh,
so it just goes to show it's nice that you can still get one of your real top picks.
100%. Adrian, same comments as the last one, really there. I think going to grow out, but very nice. Again, that elevated kind of level of Sumi on that one. You can see it from the depth and the when you look at the Sumi Kiwa in particular. Great quality to it. Well done.
Really nice.
Malps, another one. I thought that were one of the big ones then when I looked at it. Check size, not actually all there, is it?
It looks it, doesn't it? It's one of those deceiving ones.
Yeah, great frame to it. And I like, again, it's a bit heavier pattern, so having that bit of red, bit of Benny at the back there is going to really help that as it gets bigger. Yeah. Well done, Mel.
Really nice pick. As what I was saying earlier, like some of the ones that are smaller, they have that presence.
Yes. Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Like that.
That surprises me. Look at that. Got that kind of double split head pattern going on. It's kind of got that, yeah. Wow. Fair play in that body line. Look how well that fish holds itself on the picture. Well done, Ed.
Submarine shape already, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really nice. Congratulations, Ed.
Bill, think I might run out of picks. Oh no, Bill. I said do as many as you can. Wowzers. Head pattern on that again as well. That's got a really, when I've spoke about Vinny, oh no.
It'll get there, don't worry, mate.
How you can predict from bone structure how the older fish might look like. That particular face shape, I can picture very easily. Going to be quite a more sort of rounded one, a little bit weighty with that big mouth and then that imposing head pattern on it. Fantastic. Well done, Mark. Surprises me again this far in. Such a fish is still there.
Congratulations.
Bill, if you think you are running out of picks, mate, and you're there, we will. You can, if you've got any. Can they still see the pictures, Dan, on the selection page?
They can, yeah, they can.
You can fire us a code in, as long as it's not too long, because I am starving. Remember,
it doesn't show which ones have been picked though, so I might have to.
Okay, Martin. Let's see. Anyway, very nice, mate. Very nice, fantastic Benny on that, and I remember super clean as well. Nice pick and very elegant body line again.
Yeah. Ooh.
There you go. He's got his fish, look. And it's a lump. Look at the head on that. And how cool is that half black face?
Yeah. That is very cool.
So I got that X of Sumi on the back. That looks nice. I've had a couple of stories like that in the past, but that face pattern is awesome.
This one I remember actually really standing out when we were uploading them. I remember seeing this one and thinking, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Happy days. Well done, Simon.
Be interesting to see where that was on your list as well, mate.
Yeah. Stu will review the stats afterwards, mate. And I'll have a look.
There you go, number 2.
That's
You're worried.
Optimism, mate.
Yeah. The stats aren't public, so we only go through them once we've done the picks. Do we want to go through the stats on this one?
I want to see what I've got. Oh no, I've got my part 2 of this. I can't get too excited, can I?
Yeah.
I'm certainly keeping my mouth shut this time. Nice one there, Foggy. That's going to be interesting to see what that shoulder Sumi does on that one, because I think there's going to be some development there. But then obviously as you kick more size in, and there's elements of that pattern I could definitely see I think will come into play more. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to see later on for sure.
What's crazy is I've not seen a fish I don't like through this whole selection. Every single one, if I took home, I'd be happy.
Yeah. Well, remember, as obviously I've had the pick of the whole batch. Really gone through them as well. That one's looking good. 28 cm, really imposing face again. Look, holds itself well. I think that again, some of that shot Sumi mid body. I think we're going to get some consolidation, and that will really transform the look of that one.
Deep red as well.
Yeah, what's happening with that head pattern as well? Look, it's got like a bit of an offshoot potentially, hasn't it?
Some down there, maybe a little bit across here on the join.
Could be cool.
If that comes in, that would be really nice.
Absolutely. Well done, Duncan.
Amazing. Oh, there goes my belly. Oh, crumbling.
What's Ed saying here? Very happy with mine. My number 12 pick, but really happy as it's got a more unusual pattern, especially compared to my earlier. Sorry, glad to hear it.
Nice.
I had an absolute mare with this fish trying to get it photographed. I remember it. But yes, nice lighter pattern. Love the head. And again, you can see, look, difference in that Benny and where that's going to come up to on the body. Well done.
Yeah. Lovely fish, that. I think that was high up on my selection, actually. Ooh.
Roger, very nice. Like the pattern on that one. Good balance to it as well. Look at that head almost looks disproportionately long to the body, doesn't it?
22 cm. I think this is one of the ones.
Fish. Wow.
That backbone as well, you can see coming through.
Nice.
Surprising. Really nice.
We're down to the last 4.
I think we are.
Crikey.
Ooh.
Bigger.
Vibrant.
Again, look at that. Look how intense that Benny is on the head. I remember that when people look at the video of that, you'll see the whole intensity of that fish, even through the zoom, is very impressive. Well done there, Callum.
It's like a highlight to that. It's fluorescent. Really nice.
There we go.
And then there were 3.
Who's that? Ron. Oh, Ron's in last 3.
Ron was far back, wasn't he, on the Miss Toyotas on the last?
I thought he got a decent pick on that.
I felt like he was waiting for a while. I could be misremembering.
That's
nice.
That's clean. posing head pattern. You got that big, I like that. Nice, structured.
Nice body line too.
See that one bigger. Well done, Keith. Still strong picks, even right down here.
Oh,
that's got a good body line to it, hasn't it? Yeah, 29 cm, holding itself really well. And that's going to be an absolute growing machine. Now the head pattern, it kind of that how the shoulder rolls into the head. Very impressed. Nice one, Paul.
Terry says Ron was before him at the event, so I must be misremembering.
Got a good one on that. Oh, crikey. Let's see what Ron got then.
Let's have a look. Ooh.
Nice. Very clean one, that.
Yeah.
Clean, nice structured pattern. Looks to have something going on the head as well, look.
It's going to come down and join by the looks of it, maybe.
Yeah. Nice. There we have it. Well done, Ron.
Well done.
And that's that, ladies and gents. Thank you very much. And we will have a look now at the stats. Let's see what was top. Now, remember, I'm going to explain this. Oh, well, look, that was the one that got snapped up, weren't it?
Yeah.
These are, as Dan explained it to me, weighted averages. So it's not necessarily top of everyone's list. It depends how high up and how frequently it comes up in them positions. But number one was literally the one snapped up on it.
Yeah, Foggy's first choice, I think. Straight away. That is lovely.
Number two there, the Beast.
Yeah. Massive. God.
Can we get it in so we can see if it's assigned or not? Dan?
I can. Yeah.
We'll have an overview look. There we go.
If I bring that over there, just try and get a bit more.
So many. All assigned, that lot. Oh, there's yours, Dan. Quite prominent.
Oh, no.
7.
Yeah. Look at that.
Nice. Oh, number 8 there. I'm sure that come up quite late on.
I think it might have.
I've not seen any unassigned yet. That's the bit I'm really looking for. Can't get too carried away yet, can I?
No, you've got a whole other selection to go yet on these.
No. And any of you watching who's in the second release of that, I'll see when we can get that one sketched in as quickly as possible. Oh, there's available. Now that looks surprising, doesn't it, Dan? 24.
Yeah, it's nice as well.
Isn't it just?
It might just be that it's one of those ones that's high up on some people's, but not on everyone's.
Yeah.
Or averagely high, but just not in the top picks.
Yep.
Wow.
What's that available?
That's nice.
Isn't it just?
Once that Sumi tidies up a little bit, that'll be...
There's that 27. I do like that one.
Yeah.
Richard Hammond's in the second selection. Is it about 10, Dan?
I can have a look. Bear with me. It's 12 entries, 10 people.
There we go. That's that one answered, Richard. Oh, look how many. I honestly thought photographing these, I was never going to get to end of it. Oh, what's that available? Number 30.
Should we give it a look?
Okay. Tell you what, there's some good stuff in there for second lot, guys.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed. I think what's going to shock people is the just the amount of quality that's still far down that people haven't necessarily picked out.
Yeah.
Or just hasn't. Yeah. It's crazy. Some really nice pieces there.
Whoa, stop, Dan, stop. 43.
Wasn't going to say anything, mate. I was going to just let it roll on past.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Now,
was.
in saying that, I did. Yeah, you see, for me, I mean, look at the pattern, body, everything. I can't cope with them fins.
Yeah,
It's one variety, one thing. I have so few things like that, but it's a bit of a it's a one for me. That
I think that might have been a deal breaker for me as well when I was looking at it.
I tell you what, my kids are. I've only just remembered kids are actually in the house. Mrs. is still at work,
Ooh, been good today.
and that
You got that laminator out again?
No, the daughter's in, and she's been that quiet. I'm actually now dreading going out the room. When my daughter's quiet, it's never a good thing.
Oh dear.
That's
What
the
I'm saying.
day
You've got
Picasso's all over walls and stuff like that.
love it.
What's everyone think there then? Because obviously everybody must be pretty happy with their choices.
I hope so.
And still so much. Look, now you see 51's an interesting one. Zooming on that, I really think that's going to grow out really well.
Yeah, it's got the shape, hasn't it? It's got the body.
Very, very clean fish as well. Remember it well.
I think that would have just been held back by people looking at the 23 on it.
Possibly.
I'm trying to get it as close as I can so it's visible, but there we go.
Mickey, that's such a cool way of doing the selection. Congrats. Thank you very much, Mickey. God, we're only at 54.
Crazy, isn't it?
Fucking things.
It's just so vibrant.
No way. 56. Let's have a look.
That head. Oh my gosh.
Boom.
Whoa. Someone snapped that up in the next selection. Otherwise, you're going to make Ricky way too happy.
Nice.
60 looks nice.
What to say, mate? I'm so grateful for this bit of kit of yours right now, because this one would have been in for about 3 hours just doing eel stories, I think.
It would have been a whole mission, wouldn't it?
And I think Chris will thank you even more, because he'd have been man behind the scenes trying to piece it together.
Oh, the spreadsheet for this would have been
Stu's on curry. Look, you've got me there, Stu. Now I've even forgot I've got a pie waiting, and I feel like dialing a curry.
Oh. I don't think that anyone is going to be sad with the next selection.
No,
Say that
no.
pretty confidently. Okay, yeah, there is a lot still in play.
Oh dear.
You said I can take it up one of these, right, mate?
The chances of the top choices, because given what, there's 12 selections and 50 fish. Foggy's super pleased. Missed first pick his internet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Foggy. There you go. You've broke everybody's heart.
It was nice.
Agree with Dave. Yeah, so many great ones still left.
You said I can pick out a few more before the next selection, right? So I can have a couple of these.
Cole's got the fun job coming up here, because he was there with me every step of the way getting them photographed. But tomorrow now, these are going to get netted up. And we've got to obviously pluck, because they're all in the pond at the minute, pluck the growers out and separate them.
Ooh.
It's going to be, and obviously verify it with the microchip. Holy shit, 96. Let's have a look.
That's a head on that.
Wowzers. That surprised me.
That's surprisingly low. How many? 7 people picked it.
Yeah, if anybody's watching for the second selection, that fish is awful. Honestly, look at it. It's all bent. Looks like it's got 15 fins underneath. Shocking.
Just terrible. Is that so much shiroji on it? Just all over it. Just
it's just show her. Don't pick it.
Yeah, it's the wrong selection. I think we finally got to the bottom.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Right there a minute.
Wow. Wow.
There we go. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Right, let's get rid of that, Dan. So there we go, ladies and gents. I've finally that question time energy I had last night. You could probably see it in my eyes has worn off now. I don't know if that's just because I'm so bloody hungry. But there we go. Hope you've enjoyed that overall. Anyway, thank you to everybody tuned in. Obviously, people in the event and who hasn't. Hopefully, there's been a bit of entertainment there for you as well. And yeah, there we go. So I don't think you're going to see any more of me this week. And I probably agreed. No, you know, I had somebody else on phone yesterday. I can't remember, somehow I was chatting to, and that speech again said, you know what? My wife says she's sick of hearing your voice.
I think mine must be, honestly, the amount of videos and stuff of yours I've watched, plus the amount of time I'm just chatting to you now.
So it's
She must get worried.
Not the first time. We should get the wives should all get a bit of a group together, shouldn't they?
Yeah. Koi Addict Husbands Anonymous.
Ah, cool. There we go, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning in. Like I say, I'll get some info out on that one. Dan will hit the send button now on all three of those events, so you will get a link to your confirmed choices emailed out to you. So there we go. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and we'll catch you all again soon. Cheers, Dan.
Cheers.